if it's just me, but I personally feel like Ana Navarro be throwing subliminals, like subliminal shutdowns at Meghan McCain without Meghan McCain even knowing it. Is it just me? Hi, welcome to JOA. If new to my channel, please click subscribe, baby, and click that bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. I'd really appreciate it if you do subscribe and click that bell. Help your boy get to 34,000 subscribers. Question is, I find that Ana Navarro, though, like these little indirect shades and indirect shutdowns on Meghan McCain. I'm also on Patreon, patreon.com/JOA, baby. When I tell you they be taxing me, like they took like $21, like all them damn fees, like damn shit. All right, so I appreciate the ones who actually, said what they mean and mean what they say and actually at least gave me $5 a month. Not those that say they're gonna do it but never have done it. All right. And yeah, I'm throwing shade at you that's watching that said that. All right, watch this clip and I'll come back with some more.
Isn't Jordan playing politics with our health?
Oh, absolutely. This is all about politics. Look, the coronavirus has been politicized from day one. When Trump was president, Republicans were playing politics to make it look like like his handling of the coronavirus was better than it was. And now that Biden is president, they want to make it seem like if his handling of the coronavirus is not good. And they've chosen to vilify Dr. Fauci. They've chosen to make him the bad man. And it is personal. I think Dr. Fauci is right. They've made it personal because they've chosen him as a target. Look, Dr. Fauci is not a liar. Let me repeat that. Dr. Fauci is not a liar. He's not infallible. He has been wrong, as have so many other doctors. This is a new virus that has evolved. But this is a man who has been working for the National Institute of Health, has been working on behalf of our public health for over 50 years. He's been working at this longer than most of us in this panel have been alive. He's been given the Presidential Medal of Freedom by George W. Bush, a Republican president. And I think you see just how political this has become when yesterday, I can't believe I'm going to say anything good about her. You all know I'm no fan of NEPOTISM Barbie, but here I go. Take a deep breath. Yesterday, I commend Ivanka Trump for having used her platform to show herself getting the vaccine and promote vaccination. When she says, I hope you get the shot too. And if you see the responses from Trump supporting Republicans against, what used to be their favorite daughter, you can see just how political it has become. Shame on people like Donald Trump and Melania Trump and my governor Ron DeSantis for getting the vaccine, but doing so behind closed doors and knowing that there's this hesitancy amongst Republicans that they are making worse, and not doing anything about. Because the bottom line is they want Joe Biden to fail. And if that means cutting off their nose to spite their face, they will do it.
Okay. Well, she's a little late, but I'll give it to her. Meghan, what did you make of that exchange between Jim Jordan and Maxine and Clyburn, too?
I think Congress has a 61% disapproval rating for a reason. I think all of them looked bad. I think it's beneath Congress and, the issues about liberty and freedom. I think it's easy to just say, oh, Republicans are being contrarian and they don't want liberty. There's so many examples I could have used to debate this subject, but I decided to use in California when you look at the draconian lockdowns that Gavin Newsom took to such an extent that have absolutely savaged small business owners. And there's a video that went viral of a woman who is hysterically crying and she's outside her bar and she's showing that at her bar, it should be locked down and she shouldn't be open because it's not safe. And then literally right directly in front of her is a movie set open where there's a table set up for people to have lunch. You're telling me that's not political because it was more important, according to Gavin Newsom, to have movies open than small bars and small businesses at the same time that he's going and eating with his friends at the French Laundry indoors, not wearing masks? The term term rules for thee and not for me became popular because there were so many governors and elected officials who were doing and behaving in ways that were not on the rules that they were telling the American public to do. And I think Republicans are contrarian. They are skeptical of big government. That is who we are. It's in my DNA and makeup to question authority and to question government because we think big government is bad. We do not think that just bending the knee to big government overlords is the answer to everything. That is an innate philosophical difference between Democrats and Republicans. And I think, unfortunately, the virus and the vaccine have become really politicized, but to lay the blame at the feet of Republicans is just intellectually dishonest.
Well, okay, listen, I know there's a difference between the two parties, but why blame Fauci? Your argument is against government, not Fauci. He's just a scientist trying to do his job.
But
let's move to Sunny.
He is the most... do you want me to answer or should I wait?
So we all know Meghan McCain and Ivanka Trump are nepotism Barbies. I took that hit as a jab to Meghan McCain, and I personally am not going to give this woman credit. I don't care if she took a picture. Lindsey Graham did it. Marco Rubio did it. These people did it that literally were supporters of Trump when the man still didn't tell us earlier on about this virus, about how it's more strenuous than an actual flu, which is really dangerous, as you all know, since 560,000 people passed away. You know, one thing I may agree with Meghan McCain on, and I'm not a conservative. I mean, I don't label my politics, but one thing I can see myself agreeing with her on is questioning big government, big pharmaceuticals, and just these companies that in reality, on one standpoint, just come out with these different pills and everything. And it's like, okay, it may be free for you under your health care, or you may be able to get it free at a clinic. But at the same time, money is always an exchange. Everything is not for free. You know, a messenger probably received that money and so on and so forth, where it was able for you as a human to get it for free. And in essence, you know, in today's climate, I also find that, you know, it seems like we are working for the government, which should be opposite. The government should be working for us, the American people, you know, that pay their taxes on a daily, on a yearly, quarterly, however you are structured in terms of how you get your money on that type of basis. So I do agree with her on that. And I also question it as well, which is I don't see myself as a full leftist because I'm on her side when it comes to that. You know, I'm also a traditionalist in a way, and like I'm anti this whole notion of, you know, just being familiar with how things are ran when it comes to, I don't know, the new genders that are out there. And it's just like these new wordings that come out, and I don't want to sound offensive, but just like stuff that really we never knew about, because I never heard of non-binary like 5, 6, 7 years ago. I felt like that's just a new thing that was made up of, or a term that's made up on, or twerking being in the dictionary now, and just, you know, stupid other words in the Webster dictionary. Like I just find that to be bizarre and crazy. So I talked about the whole Jim Jordan incident yesterday, and I really don't know why a commenter told me I'm late with the video when The View talked about it today and I talked about it yesterday. But Jim Jordan was very disrespectful to Dr. Fauci. I can see his frustration, but come on, man, like you yelling at the man is not going to make the man succumb to your level. It would have made me succumb to their level, because when somebody go low, I go to hell. Dr. Fauci is a professional at his highest. And so I thought science just generally gives you the answers that you need to get. Like, I thought we are in a society where now we have the tools and we have the machinery and we have the equipment and stuff like that will really just tell us answers as to why what's happening. But then again, when you think about it, we still don't have a cure, allegedly, for HIV. I mean, I don't know if there's been conspiracy theories that there are. We don't have cure for AIDS. We don't have cure for this, for that. And now, you know, since we don't have a cure, or at least publicly they say we don't have a cure, pharmaceutical companies, which I talked to you guys about like a minute ago in this video, are creating like these antivirals and anti things for people, you know, let's say in the LGBT community that want to have a sex without a condom. And a lot of those people who have the health care for that, or, you know, a lot of people also can go to these clinics and, you know, use your healthcare provider to get those things for free. But yeah, just because it's free for you, that does not mean like during the whole process that money wasn't exchanged before it was given free out to the public. And that's when it comes to questioning big government. And this is why I see the point, and I can't believe I'm saying this, of Meghan McCain. But at the end of the day, I would rather not be a part of nepotism. If I had to choose between being a father or have someone in my family that's big in the media like Meghan McCain, I would choose not to. I mean, hell, Brittany Dionne Warwick's niece blocked me on Twitter because I said something to that effect. I don't know. She got offended by something. I don't know why she blocked me, but you can't be one way. You can't dish it, but can't take it. You know, she be having these tweets that are like, you know, kind of like offensive. But then when you want to tweet her back something, it's like, you're going to get blocked. No, baby. Like, you got to where you are because your auntie is Dionne Warwick. And, you know, you helped her with her Twitter account, but she still has a name. She has a brand attached to her name at 80 years old. Okay. So, I mean, it doesn't take a freaking brand marketing strategist to say, let's post stuff on Twitter and ask The Weeknd why his name's The Weeknd, or ask the rapper why his name's Chance the Rapper. It doesn't take like to be someone to have a freaking advertising firm. I mean, that's common sense to do that. And she's going to get flowers because she's an old woman, a cute old woman. And, you know, I'm still disappointed that she doesn't believe in the story of allegedly Whitney being molested, because I 100% believe that. Molestation goes on a lot in the African-American community. And, you know, that's a serious allegation that I don't feel can be created within a lie. But anyways, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments below. That just had to do with nepotism and everything, you know, with her and everything. Please do subscribe and click that bell so you will be the first to know when I upload. Deuces. Yay.